and have Karma just move the rest of the team in to run them down. On the opposite side, when we're looking at eStars, this poke comp is going to have the likes of
Funfun's up as well. And even with time warped on it, Garvey, all he needs to do is get hit by a trouble bubble. And he does. Tanked up nicely, but I think we've seen him. Have they?
Has it? It may have just been a visual poke. I don't think they have.
They haven't, so Mark's going to get hooked on in. That means rocket punch into the air. The damage too much. Ignite down, and down he goes. With double TP coming through, it's going to be an all-out brawl as Funfun decides it's my time to shine. He'll get a nice trouble bubble, but the follow-up not there. Only a
and eStars will pick up the kills and destroy.
Cloud Dragon turns into Infernal Stars, all 5, and look, Kramer soon to come, but Rift Herald at 1500, Dagda, as Destiny will find his mark. It's actually stolen away by Peanut.
And take the play on the bottom side first.
Here he comes, looking for the rocket grab, goes onto Mark yet again. The burst damage to kick in mid-air. Mark gets ignited, but he doesn't die down because the True Shot Barrage went through a little bit too early. Not coordinated from eStar with a double grab into Moonlight Vigil. That's great, but the TP comes through from Xiaobai. But I think they might already be out. First cycle comes through. Peanut has to flash. The rocket grab was on top of Kramer. Xiaobai then went Tiamat as well. Now he's going towards either Black Cleaver or Trinity Force. Peanut lives here. Peanut loves this bottom lane. Very fair.
Peanut just wants to hold hands with Wayne.
Yeah, and they will because Wink's going to heal. He doesn't have a flash. He does have an Arcane Shift though, but the pillar as Kramer picks up one now with the Moonlight Vigil. Looking for Shalcy as well. Aphelios fed. We've heard this story before. And this turret should just drop down. First turret of the game. Picked up by LGD. They have the gold.
Accelerated towards that Triforce, whereas you've only got the Phage completed for Shellboy, who assumes
but a good Hex Flash. Kramer caught on out here. Sonic Wave Resonating Strike, and he's dead. Big shutdown.
eStar is definitely a team that collapsed, but here we go.
Oh, Mistime backs in. Garvey is going to be running right for them as, yep, Wink goes down, and it goes over to this Hecarim. Now the chase onto Funfun. They're not really threatened. They know that Chelsea backed.
They do need to be careful, though, because Shellboy is in a position in this mid lane, but here we go.
Careful's not his middle name. It's Garvey. He's an aggressive top laner. Underneath the turret, he doesn't really care. He moves out just in time as Peanut comes through with the Subjugate. All they need is one more auto onto Funfun. But how hard is it going to be to get it? Let's go. It's time to rampage and run into him.
Too many members from eStars. They're going to have to back away. Garvey actually might get caught out for this.
He gets burst down with a nice trouble bubble. Oh, sorry, Papal Star. Wayway's coming in, and he has kick available. Also the execute for Sonic Wave. Resonating Strike. He flashes over. Kick into the wall. Easily done. LGD punished.
So you're going to have to give up this mid lane turret. Good call from eStars to use that Rift Herald. But Kramer's in an odd scenario where he's got to walk the whole way around. So LGD can't burst the dragon, and they've still got a Rift Herald that's going towards their tier 2.
Now finally there, but you're right, he's at 2k. He's going to be the ultimate coming through, but stolen away by eStar. The Spirit of Dread runs in once again here. And Garvey with a great ulti while Shalcy gets flushed on by Kramer, who just wants to kill Blitzcrank. LGD win out the fight, they lose. Speak of threatening, this is going to go down pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. It's a gone. It is towards the forefront and being the big carry, especially with Shie even opting now to change up the build path a little bit, working towards that Sonya's arrow. Becomes really difficult for eStars to actually deal with, and you can... Oh, hang on.
Oh, Shalcy with the hook. Mark, goodbye. As it's going to be a Destiny on top of Way. It's going to be a trade for trade at this point, but Way is much more valuable as Garvey's committing towards it. He gets knocked back into the enemy team and has to use the Onslaught of Shadows defensively. Way still goes down in the end, but now for LGD, they have blinking health bars as Funfun and Wink are going all in and all out. Goes to Peanut as Shie can't re-engage this fight. eStars have won it, and even without a jungler, they know they can go to Baron or keep pushing mid.
They're just going to keep going here. eStars managed to find the pick, moving up towards this top side of the map, putting pressure onto a tier 2. See if you can spread eStars out and just gift over one dragon. It's not the end of the world if eStars get one for themselves.
Destiny though, the hook's too early from Shalcy. Not often you see that one as Sheer will go golden. The Cyclone in the middle. Xiaobai goes to the back line as well. And Kramer bullied up. eStar's target selection has just knocked LGD out of contention for this fight. It's over. Get your soul.
This is again LGD just opting into these fights where eStar with Xiaobai can get access on towards Kramer and just tearing apart LGD.
This is going to be the first major lead here in this side finally, as we've got Xiaobai in the bottom side for now. And turret's going to go down. That's the first out of this team going to look like losing Crime. To me, eStar look exactly the bloody same. And Funfun has had a pretty good game one.
I agree. I mean, we see the early aggression. It's Funfun left to fend for himself, but has done a really good job here. And I can argue that eStar still look just as good as they did before. The question is...
As we saw on the top side, the push continues here with Xiaobai sitting mid. A hook comes in out of nowhere, and Peanut, just like that, is gone.
Chelsea, the hook god, is putting on a show here.
And flashes and forces one out of Kramer. That's more worth than anything. As in comes Fun over Mark as well. Next wave is coming in shortly. Xiaobai's hitting mid. This one just feels over with the way it's going.
eStar's cracked open turret number 1. You can now have Wink putting pressure on that top lane as everything is going astray for LGD. And they just don't really have a way to come back into this. Unfortunately, Garvey isn't tanky enough to just straight up engage here. You try and carry these fights, but Xiaoxi's gunning for him.
Hex Flash and Peanut. He gets pulled in yet again. Silence down, dead. Kick to finish that one off as TP comes through, and with that movement speed, Xiaobai without force the engage. LGD are on the retreat path, but I don't think eStars are going to let them out. As cornered down, beautiful Cyclone. Man, give that one a name. It's tearing the house apart. Xie locks him down, but it's already too late. LGD have fallen, and eStar rise again.
eStar once again coming out at the start of the split looking immaculate. They will easily take game number 1 as Chelsea is taking this pony for a ride.
Yeah, let's go. It's robot versus ponies, and well, the pony is winning, but not in the way you'd think. We got game 1 over to eStar here. A great return to the summer LPL split.
Chelsea going full Westworld at the end of that series, but well, Chelsea's got options here. This is something we've started to see a little bit coming into this meta, is the counter pick support, because it can be so crucial in dictating how not only the bottom lane goes, but how to having Longxing as the veteran against CJJ in the top.
As one himself in Peanut has found an opening through the mid lane. First blood, very early done by LGD as Mark's been caught out, flashes away, sends down the Dark Passage. Way wants to challenge here. He's got press the attack, remember, as Wink just can't. Ruby Crystal. Yeah. Well, that's the benefit as Wei has quickly made his way up to the top side. CJJ, will he have enough mana to kind of contest this? It seems like the answer is yes, as blue buff Wei follows up as well. Bellows Breath under turret. One more shot needed. CJJ overcommits, but in comes Fun to clean up the kill, who flashes away. Messy dive.
So he's going to be looking more towards those team fights, trying to get involved a lot more, rather than going for the Bramble Vest, which can work well in this lane.
Assassin on. Oh no. But which one is real? Clapped. Longxing solo kill.
And bopped back towards the base.
Yeah, CJJ's debut is
not even in the mid, but you need Wink now to get to those 3 items and be your carry. Otherwise, you're going to run the risk of when you get towards this mid game, just being overrun with long-range engage we talked about from Longxing and from Kramer.
He starts catching back up and some of the gold lead bottom side. As you said, that's going to be their hope. But LGD, if they've got a Herald for the top side, give it to Longxing and Peanut.
Oh,
how
deep
is that?
Deep. Holy
Longxing is on a mission.
Oh no, they checked
Call the Forge God. Yeah, but doesn't matter. They've got a billion bits of CC. Wink flashes away from that one. Over the wall, Longxing is here, ready to party. The Bell's Breath stops the Gravitum, and that's a kill. The commitment conversation that's been happening has been about the Dragons. Oh, it's infernal.
The windows of opportunity that LGD are at their strongest are certainly being left behind.
Pillar put in front of Longxing. He can't escape. He gets knocked on up. He's tanking it up, but versus 3.
LGD, well, managed to crack open. It looks like this tier 1 in the mid lane.
One more auto. Oh, literally one more auto. I never knew I could be so right. Focus here on Peanut. Through his CS in the jungle and his lead over Wei. Dragon's in the jungle. It's really, really hard with no catch-up experience, with that taken off the table. Really hard to get it back. So that 2-level lead could be prevalent for the majority of the game, especially when you're 50 CS ahead.
It definitely will, especially when you get towards level 9. The experience increase is 150%, so you now just get more experience off of you.
Are gonna collapse.
TP as well. This is everyone from eStar coming up here.
LGD going to try and kite into the alcove. Longxing here first. He has Call the Forge God available as into the corner. Good dodge away from Chelsea's hook. It's 3 versus 5. As now Longxing's ult finally starting to come out. He flashes away so he can hit it onto CJJ. Now they can push forward. LGD are so damn fed that they can take this with a flash play and the hook landing. Oh, Mark, hello. Chelsea left on his lonesome. He pulls him into his death as the rest collapse. LGD.
And when you've got this safety net of Peanut's ultimate that he didn't even have to use in that fight, it's all disaster for eStar.
All Fun can do is hit this turret and try and get something back, because LGD have taken a massive gold lead. They've got the Baron in their back pocket. Chrono Break going to come through. Fun wants a solo kill. He'll get the turret, but Kramer can just auto him. It was close. I saw the ball.
Well.
Yeah, Lungxing is a one-man army. 2K, good pillar though. And as the arrow comes through, who's it going to hit? Sells by, but Lungxing's not done just yet. CJJ and Wei have been spotted out and are being chased. But LGD
top lane is already incredibly low. And you've got Xie working with Mark to push in this bottom side. Just give it another...
See how LGD lose this game, right?
Well,
but
it could be all picks
eStar,
like this.
It could be this, that's right. You got the silence still available as Peanut's locked into a wall, but call the Forge God's coming down. Lining up instead goes to Wink as Peanut is forced to flush over the wall, but Lungxing now left on his lonesome. But he's still almost full health while Mark and Xie are pushing. eStars are chasing him, and great, Funfun got Peanut, but look at what's happening in the bottom side. Lungxing is still drawing their attention, and he's doing damage. Versus 4, Orn is a tank carry, and he doesn't care. Xiaoxi almost dies, and they do get him in the end, but Xie should be able to get this turret.
And this is the problem with eStar, is that if you can't close the gap with CJJ, it's
Just let him go back. He's got a death stance, by the way. I know that we've been seeing this quite a bit. We saw it quite a lot at MSC, that the 80 carries are now...
keeping Funfun in check here, where you already see that Longxing's moved down to collect this wave. The biggest problem for them is while Longxing happen, keep your eyes on both the Lamb's respite from Peanut and this Wukong.
Down, it's just gone. eStars don't want to pick it up just yet. The pings are going down, and you can see they're moving towards them, but it's gone.
And now you just add triple Infernal towards at this stage. Well, he's happy to die for the cause because everyone else on LGD will turn around and get their vengeance.
Chelsea closing the hook yet again, but Wei burst on out here by the mid laner in Xie as Lungxing just charges on in. Cleanse there again. That's a knock-up. 3 members by CJJ as the Moonlight Vigil doesn't connect. The teleports come in from Funfun, but I think it's a bit too late here as eStar are getting hung, drawn, and quartered. Xiaoxi left on a prayer. 4 dead in the blink, or should I say the wink of an eye. LGD charge on forward, and there we go. Talented members in a roster come together, and this time around they were clean. As Peanut drops the ulti, Wink tried to do some Aphelios things, but there's too many of them. LGD had this game for a while, but now they take it by the horns and drag it to a game 3.
And we finally get to see what now got a Hecarim that can do reasonably well on the side lane and at least play alongside the Yuumi and the Olaf to set up for these really strong engagements.
Curious
as well, and can reposition super well with the ulti.
Now he starts doing some tracking of their own. Red's going to be secured here by Peanut. Same level as the Hero's Entrance going to be coming through, and Peanut is just dead here. First blood over to eStar.
That's why he thought he was safe. He didn't think he had vision, but here we go.
Very interesting. Cleanse is going to be coming through here from Kramer, though. We're going to engage with the Fate's Call being used as well. It's onto the Yuumi, who's blocked some of the damage. This is pretty smart from LGD, because now Xie's in as well. Gets a cold card onto Wink with a teleport right in the middle of them. 4 versus 5. Now enabled to TP a little bit later. The Hecarim has Onslaught of Shadows. Hasn't used it just yet. Comes in to spin, but trades his life. As Xiaobai into the backline here with Cyclone, but he's gotten dangerously low while Xie is throwing out cards left, right, and center. This guy is at a casino. Xie walking forward.
You're going to end up killing them, but...
Well, speak of the devil, he has it right now on top of Wei. Will he use it? Well, he's going to charge him back, and he kind of misses the ulti, but still gets the fear off as Wei just gets poked down here.
Seen this before, though. There's that experience, that 6th sense coming into play. Backs away from the bottom lane turret because there's a play happening towards the top side.
Take a lot to get this turret, but with 3 members, that'll about do it.
Yeah, you can't try and go in overly aggressive because you've got the demolish there from Funfun. They can turn, kill the tower. You haven't even got the Sheen completed onto Kramer, so this is a very slow tower.
But they will be doubling down with the teleport, and that's Xie with a gold card available. Xiaobai is going to ult on the spot, delete it immediately, and Peanuts.
eStar can look to make fights nice and early at this sole point objective, and LGD will be forced to go aggressive, putting pressure on these side lanes now. Unfortunately, though, hasn't gone for the demolish build, going instead away from that.
The play tonight.
With this tower going down, Longxing should complete his Triforce too, which is going to be such a big boon for this team, and that's where
that turret is gone.
There's no way that was going to survive, especially after the
Strangely, Mr. Peanut. What was that? Well, last chapter finally coming through, and now for the lockdown. Peanut follows it up with a 2-man shield as ran from Funfun. His Onslaught of Shadows lines them up, And LGD now have the advantage, but with the spin from Xiaobai in the backline, the turnaround could be massive from eStar. Another shielded Durant from Funfun. And this fight, not as easy as they thought. Kramer and Xie the only ones left alive, but Xiaobai lost his whole team. Gold card lined with a wild one, and over the wall, Kramer won't be able to get the arcane shift, but LGD still win out the fight, if only just.
It would take a really good engage from LGD to win a fight, and that's exactly what they managed to find there. Getting on towards Wink, forcing the stop, try and dodge away from Xie from a lot more, but here we go again.
Live. Yeah, another fight over the wall. Funfun getting caught out. The person that carried the last fight for eStars is getting poked on down while in the front. It's Ragnarok Olaf once again, and eStars are getting sandwiched here. Xie for the poke down, still chasing over Funfun, but now he might be caught on out. eStars turn on him, but Golden just in the nick of time with the resort of LGD following up. This coordination we haven't seen in a while as the Pony has a cat on him now. And Lunk's bounties on the 3 core carries. Magi Soul Stealer picked up on Xie. eStar down in gold, but still picked up this top lane turret. Baron, so much available here for LGD. They're pulling in eStars to their territories. Peanut gets pulled on back. He does have the Ragnarok available. Hasn't used it yet as the onslaught of Shadows again. Lines them up, and Lung Xing is rampaging around like a goldfish out of water. He'll get burnt down a little bit as eStar finally start getting something in this fight. The Galio ult, though, retreats. eStars now have 4 members. The death sentence needed to land. And LGD, they lose their top laner, but they don't lose their position.
And they're just rotating up towards this top side as well, so there's very little here that eStar can do. LGD will back away after this, though.
He picked up Dragon. After Dragon, they stacked the same element. They have a Cloud Dragon, Dagda. I think it wasn't actually used whatsoever. As TP's being used, look at this flank that's been set up here. Xiaoxi, Flash Blaze, but misses. Xiaobai in a great position, but on top of the Olaf, he's just going to heal on up as Kramer's poking from the side. In the backline, the Pony goes at it yet again. Xiaobai with a suboptimal ulti, and at least for eStars, they get the Hecarim. But the problem is now Xie's joined in, and Funfun is going to die. That for LGD. Look at where Wei is. He'll be spotted out, but Xie's on zone patrol.
And he's got the cat attached. There's no way Wei is getting into this pit. There goes the Baron. And these team fights, the decision-making has been so good in securing these victories.
The roster's finally come forward, right? As Onslaught of Shadow is going to come through in the top lane. Now, remember, Galio can defend against MR, but never mind, because he's got support. Sterek's Gage going to come in handy, but with a nice taunt, Lung Xing is going to go down for his 5th death of the game. So a big pick here for eStar, but Baron's still in the hands of the 4 others.
It's Lung Xing overextending. You can see Xie wasn't quite in a position now. They will answer for the mid.
TP. Peanut has found Wei, but they're looking for Kramer in the mid lane. Funfun still hasn't been spotted out, but now he will with a bit of movement speed. The Justice Punch predicts where Kramer's going. He'll cleanse out of the way, but still, the damage isn't enough. No, he arcane shifts away. And Yuumi, another champion to add to that great list. As the double kill already goes over to Kramer. And for LGD, the nail in the coffin seems to be with it. Triple, make it a quadra. You know they'll give it to him as no, Mark. That's your new 80 carry, brother. You don't want to do that.
You need to be making friends right now. You're not supposed to be taking away the quadra kills, but LGD will end the game off of that play.
I mean, you'd hope so. There's no other way they can't. As Lung Xing's back alive, he'll TP in. The death time is quite short on Xiaoxi and Xiaobai, but look at the push coming through here. All 5 members running up mid. The chase on Wei, the chase on Xiaoxi. The gold card lands, does half his health to Xie. Goes golden. Buys a bit of time, will die in the end. So for LGD, 4 members pushing against the turret. Maybe it won't end here, never mind. Peanut gets low as well backing away from the game off of that. That would be very embarrassing. At the very least, Kramer's going to try and poke them down. And Kramer has so much damage at this point, so we'll see. 4 versus 5 could be in the cards. The Xiaoxi lands. He actually takes it away. Kramer will get the Cloud Soul. He'll go down, but might be worthless. Onslaught of Shadows is on the back of Wei, who's ignited. Peanut slams him down with the Viking Honor.
Look at the Nexus.
As into the backline, Xie says, no, I must right my wrongs. From 0 to hero, back down to 0 to finish on the hero mark here. Xie is going to end the game and the series in fun fashion.
Okay, well, that was